First, nice to meet you. I have a question for you. Because at the beginning of the video, you told to us the trader needs be due to qualities. The first one is discipline, and the second one, find a good strategy for this. So what should be the advice to the beginners and the intermediate traders to find already the discipline and a good strategy, but have some fears because of the past broke some accounts, but it's not have the courage to increase your size or lots for some assets?
Very good to meet you too. I think it's, if you break it down into a couple of elements, yeah. First of all, you really want to find a product, and it could be a number of different instruments that you have an affinity if you like to trade, yeah? If you're talking about one, just an index product, for instance, yeah? Understand how that index works. So the S&P 500, it's 500 constituents, but it's weighted in a way that will push the market depending on the prices of various stocks. So if you understand those elements, you understand the index, you then try and create a strategy, and it can be any strategy. You think on a Monday, I want to buy it. On a Friday, I want to sell it. But irrespective of the actual strategy, test the strategy. And once you test it and it works, on Monday, it's going up. On Friday, suddenly it goes down. And you can do that over time. It's a perfectly reasonable strategy. So, and this is what I was saying to Ingmar, for me or other people, is using some sort of indicator, like a moving average, allows me to go, okay, midday, where is the market trading? Or even actually on the open of the S&P market, in Chicago. What is happening there on a 1 minute bar, on a 5 minute bar, on a 15-minute bar, if that's how I want to trade it. And if I have the facility to be able to back test how that moving average works, I can do multiple testing. And I'm not a genius, but if the computer says yes, then you have a percentage chance that actually things may work out. But it also allows you to get in and get out and be permanently in the market, depending on how you want to trade that. So for me, that sort of discipline with the strategy is a classic way of actually maintaining some sort of equilibrium within a trading environment.
If I may add something, then I would definitely recommend having a focus on the products that you trade, so that the products become almost like your friends, whose positives and negatives, because we're all human beings, and there is no way you can possibly analyze all of the markets, or if you trade stocks, for example, you can know the finances of all of the stocks and so forth. And I think the experience comes over time that you start seeing that with some of the instruments you are doing well, with some of the instruments you are not doing well. So stick to the instruments that you feel comfortable with and you seem to be understanding how they are behaving. Like myself, for example, so I told just to my son Gregor that who was asking about natural gas. That no matter what, don't ever trade natural gas, because it's, in my personal opinion, it's highly manipulated market by the biggest industry participants. And whether you use technical analysis or fundamental analysis, it doesn't matter, because a few parties, around the world decide pretty much where the price is going. And as long as you're not sitting in the same room with them, then you might as well just buy a lottery ticket, because you don't really know what's going to happen there.
If I might just add to what both Duncan and Ingmar have just said, and just an answer to your question about, where you see risks and where you've had, failures in the past. I think one of the analogies you can look at is fighter pilots. Now, what Ingmar was saying, you need to make the market your friend. I mean, the fighter pilot literally lives with their plane. Yeah. They know the plane inside out. They understand the machine. And the other thing is they go to the extreme risks. They can fly at very low altitudes. They can fly at high altitudes, extreme pace. Mm-hmm. And going back to the word discipline, sure, they are very highly disciplined.
The first thing.
So they're disciplined. They know who they're dealing with, and that's why they're generally successful. And if I may add, they're generally very successful traders as well. So I think that should sort of give you a life lesson that just adding to what Duncan and Ingmar have just said.